Hello, I'm Christina Deckard, and I wanted to get on here and talk to you a little bit about others' negative energy and those online bullies, the ones who um, post comments and say mean things when you have all the good intentions and then they jump in and say something that is really hard for you and pulls you down. And this can happen in your just every day as well, not just online. But it does happen a lot more and more every day, right? Online. And I just wanted to talk about that and how we get sucked into that energy and it brings us down. It makes us feel negative. We get in a bad mood. We eat the cake, all of those things that happen, and how we can start dealing with this in a better way, in a more aligned way with ourselves, so that we can come here and do the work that we want to do and say the things that we need to say and be in alignment with our own selves and our own energy and still, while we know that those things are going to happen, people are going to say things, people are going to have different opinions, and sometimes they're not going to be very nice, right? Especially whenever we're talking about things that people get really upset about, like politics, religion. Those are two really hot topics, right? So um, when we are blaming other people and getting into that, feeling bad, being angry, all of those things. I'm not saying don't be angry, but I'm saying that if we are constantly saying, well, he said this to me, and he said this to me, and he said this to me, believe me, it just happened to me last week where I got in that and I'm like, wait a minute, this does not feel good. This is not okay, because I was coming from a standpoint of I was taking on the energy of other people. And I want to be in alignment and I want to stand in my own power. I want you to stand in your own power so that we can shine our light and shine the way for alignment and dealing with things in a way where we're self empowered rather than um, breaking ourselves down and breaking others down. Because when we step into that and pointing fingers, that means that we are not going to make a connection with people. We are going to be doing the same thing as the bullies. And we all know that that is no way to help people to get in alignment and make better choices for themselves. So we need to do it the right way for ourselves. And many of us here are here to shine a light, empower others, lead others, and lift up others. So if that is your mission, then we need to look at how we're doing that in a way that will be modeling it for other people. So this morning, while meditating, I came up with like a mantra, I guess I would say, and a quick way to um, bring on some of this empowerment for ourselves, because it's all about building our own soul power. We must build our own soul power and get ourselves in alignment into that place where we do that first. We do that first in the day. And then we are not going to take in that energy of other people and those bullies and those online comments and all of that crap that happens, right? We're not taking that on because we've built ourselves up and we're ready and we're prepared to do that in an empowered way, so that we're not taking it on, but we can look at it in a different light, in a higher light, right? And then respond in that way, or not respond at all, whatever is best, or depends on what we're focused on at that time and what our mission is. So I'm going to lead you through this really quick today, and we will talk about this again And I will be bringing more and more techniques and ways to do this, different ideas. If you have questions or comments, please uh, put that in the comments below, or feel free to send me a private message. You can always do that as well. So here we go. We'll do a little quick grounding exercise and then this mantra. All right, so first, just take a moment, take a couple of deep breaths, in and out. And as thoughts come into your mind, things that you are going to deal with later, you can just think about like plucking them out and setting it aside for now. Thank you, and I will come back to you later. Thank you, and I will come back to you later. So you're not pushing them away. You're not saying, I can't deal with you right now. You're letting that thought know that you will have time to come back to them later. Right now, you're focusing inwards and you're focusing on your breathing. We're going to imagine source energy coming in through the top of your head. And we can ask the angels, your spirit guides, to help bring that energy in, flowing down, filling every part of your body. And yeah, I want you to now imagine that or feel into your energy flowing down into the earth. Just continuing nice, even breaths. You can imagine roots coming off of your hand, your tailbone, the bottoms of your feet. And they're just growing down into the earth. The energy is flowing down through you. The earth energy feels stable, grounded. It feels comfortable, feels familiar. It feels enriching. Just continuing to breathe and allowing the energy, source energy, earth energy, to just flow through you, filling you, nourishing you, and loving you. And I want you to come into your heart space, whether you see it or feel it. And you can place your hands here over your heart to help you with that. You can feel these words as I say them. You can repeat them, whatever feels right for you. I want you to stay centered there in your heart with your own soul, your very own soul, your own being who spans across all space and time. I am divine light. I am love. I am loved. I am loving. I can find the light and be the light at any time, in any circumstance. My light shines bright for me through the darkness. My light shows others their own path to follow in their darkness. My light shows others infinite possibility and love. My light beats with my heart. My light breathes and flows through and around me. My light blends with the light of spirit. My light vibrates with source energy, blending and moving in perfect harmony. Pure love surrounds me, is within me, and is me. Pure love abounds. And now, as you're connected with this love and this light, allow it to flow. Imagine it flowing outward, building and building and building. And spend as much time as you would like here in this loving, soul building space. This is you. This is your soul power. And in just a few moments, you can bring this into you, through you, around you, at any time. I hope you enjoyed this practice. And until next time, lots of love and peace.